Hey guys, back with another video. Yeah, this is a video in response to Boxing Wasp and Dark1709. They had good topics. I mean, I saw a video on World Star Hip Hop that they were talking about. Basically, is about there was this black guy who was interviewing like some of his friends, and I guess one of the bouncer guys, like whatever, he's talking to the girls, whatever, and the door was open, or whatever, and he's just talking. The bouncer just slams the door on him. So naturally, as a man, you're gonna be like, "What the fuck, bro? You don't just close the door on some dude, right?" And like, whatever. The bouncer is being a little bitch, whatever. And out of nowhere, another bouncer comes in and chokes the black guy out. And you're like, "What the fuck?" You know, like, yo, that bouncer got in his face. All he did was push the guy away, and then he comes in and chokes him out. Like, come on, bro. Wow. And then whatever. And the point that Boxing Wasp and Dark1709 was making was that, guys, and yeah, I'm targeting a little more to black guys, because white guys, Asian guys, you guys have your own problems. And this is mainly for the younger black guys. Guys, learn self-defense. Learn some sort of martial art. Learn something. Boxing, kickboxing, judo, wrestling, whatever it is. Learn something. Because there's a lot of non-blacks out there who are just itching to try you. Because believe it or not, guys, we are the most intimidating man in the world. Why? Because anytime we learn something, we master it. It's the truth. We're dominant in the athletic world. If we were given the right education, we could be dominant in the education world. We could be dominant anywhere we go if we're given the right tools. This is what scares a lot of non-blacks, because they know that we're smart. We're very intelligent. We're very resilient people. They know that, so they look for any chance to keep you down or any chance to try you. You gotta listen to those guys, man. You gotta listen to Boxing Wasp and Dark1709. They know what they're talking about. Because at first, I was kind of like you guys. Before they were talking, I'm like, whatever, man. I doubt it. But then the video, you know, it really opens your eyes. You're like, shit. This guy just wanted to use his little MMA shit. And I'm going to get to this MMA shit too. 1 second. You know, but like, you're just like, dude, that was uncalled for. The guy didn't even punch him. He didn't even kick him. He didn't do nothing. All he did was just kind of push the guy out of his face. That wasn't cool, bro. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I know you do your MMA and shit, and that's another thing. That's the only thing that non-blacks have over blacks, is this MMA garbage. I used to love it. I still like it, but now that I see why white guys and, you know, Arabic guys and Asian guys and brown guys are wanting to learn this shit, it's so they could beat our ass. So they could beat your black ass. Because let me tell you something about these MMA schools. They're in locations that frequent white people. Or, well, I would say white, but wealthy people. They're wealthy people, right? Like, you won't see an MMA gym in the hood, so to speak. You know, you only see them in, like, the inner city. You know, like the inner city, or, like, all the way in the suburbs. You know what I mean? That's the only way you'll see these MMA schools. And who are usually there? Wealthy non-blacks or white people. So yeah, they get to learn this, you know, and they get to use it on people who don't have it, and usually it's us. But as for self-defense, I highly encourage especially the younger ones to do, you know, martial arts, do something, boxing, whatever. Like, I've done taekwondo, I've done judo, I got my black belts in both. I've done kung fu, and I'm still training in kung fu. I do wrestling. Like, you know, like, I'm not a big guy, but you definitely wouldn't want to fuck with me because I know my shit. You know, and you know, it's disturbing. It's disturbing at the rate that, like, all these non-black guys are trying so hard to try you. You know what I mean? Because they're intimidated by you, and they look for any chance to. It's like a rite of passage. Like they feel like it'll prove their manhood if they could beat a black guy at something, especially if it's athletic or something. Like I mean, like for example, like and I've been in fights. I've been in fights. I've been in competition fights. I lost to this French guy, right? In like one of my martial arts demos, and whatever, you know, I was a little like overconfident, I guess, and you know that happens to you when you're overconfident. And this guy was going crazy. He's like, "Oh, I beat him. He's black. I beat him. He's black. Oh, I beat him. He's black." It's like, what does my race have to do with you beating me? You know what I mean? Like, if he was facing a white guy, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't say that. Or an Arabic guy, or a brown guy, or a Latino guy, he wouldn't say that. This is further proof that they're intimidated of our dominance athletically. But don't worry, I did get to face him again, and 50 seconds. I'm not even joking. That's all it took. 50 seconds. He was down. He tapped out. That's it. Because this is what I mean about black guys. We just need to fail one time. One time, and if we're smart enough, we just fail one time. Next time, it's not happening. Well, especially with me. You fuck me up once, fine. Good job, because that's your first and only time it's ever going to happen. Because next time, I'll be all over your ass. I won't even let you breathe, which is basically what happened. I choked him out. You know, and, you know, that's how the cookie crumbles. But, you know, still, going back to my point. Sorry, I went out a little off topic a little bit, but still, going back to the topic. Black guys, we have too many threats out here. Like Dark1 Son 09 said, we have too many threats. And the thing that pisses me off is that when we were learning all this martial arts and everything, we're using it to protect ourselves from other black men. You're using martial arts to fuck up another black guy. Bro, we need to stick together, man. Do you think white guys train in the MMA bullshit to train against each other? And if they do, it's usually just healthy competition. No, they're training, the white guys, the Asian guys, the Spanish guys, like, they're training to fuck you up. The black guy, they're training to fuck you up one day. They're not training to beat each other up. They get along, like, perfectly. And these young generation of black guys, like, they don't understand. They think, oh, they just want to learn about us to be like us. No, they're learning to be like you so they could kick your ass, so they could outdo you one day. Don't let these guys fool you. When these brown guys come up to you all like, yo, homie, what's up? Yo, I just feel like backhanding them across the room, like, yo, don't come at me like that, bro. Don't come at me like that, bro. No, brown guys, the Arab guys, the white guys, like, don't come at me like, yo, homie, what's up, man? Yo, fuck. Stomp your ass in the ground, man. Don't, come on, bro. Please, 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 son. Please, son. Anyways, I need to do a video on that. Like, guys, open your eyes, please. Protect yourself. Things are not what they seem out here. That's all I'm going to say about that. Peace.